What's up, YouTube? My name's Quickie, welcome back to the channel. First order of business, get the heating on. It is so cold. I don't do chilli, I'm not built for it. Right. Okay. Hot. Really hot. That'll do. Right, okay. What are we up to today? Right, this week I'm going to be dipping in and out of the workshop. I've got loads of stuff on the go. I'm busy as a busy thing, you wouldn't believe it. But there's a few little jobs and bits and pieces that I need to get done. So I'm just going to be like dipping in here and there and trying to get them sorted, basically. Let me show you what I need to do. Right, okay, so we've got all the tank down, which is all cool. However, where I've shaved this off, you can see down here, for example, there's a little bit of a gap. Need to fill that in. Don't like that. And then sort of around the front of the tank, there is a gap. And I want that to go snug up to it. Now, we are going to need some space for obviously material and all that kind of stuff to wrap around it. But that gap's too much. So I want to take up some of the slack down. I've got the same sort of thing going on the other side as well. Where is it? There you go, can you see that? And this is basically just where it was duct taped and then the cling film over it. And you know, it kind of follows the path of least resistance, sort of straight lines everything, and it didn't quite get as snug as I wanted it to. So that's one of the jobs that I need doing. Should be alright, I'm just going to patchwork it, I think. Because you don't need to be all the way under the seat and everything else. It's literally, I'm just going to do like a section, I don't know, that wide, something like that. Just to take up the gap, and then if I need to shape it, I can shape it, that's cool. And I'll finish it off just with a coat of resin, maybe some tissue, don't know, all depends. And then the other thing that I need to do is to figure out a release for it. So, I was going to do an actuator. Then everyone was chipping in, what if your battery goes flat? I said, well, we're going to have a jump lead, yeah, like a little charging lead that goes straight to the battery, so he can just hook it up to his, I don't know, Optimate or battery charger, whatever it is that he's going to use. It is a lithium battery, so it needs to be sort of sorted out for that. So that would juice up the battery and that would all be fine. But then somebody said, well, what if the actuator goes? Which basically, if I have to build something in case something else fails, then I might as well just, you know, bin off the thing that could fail and go with the ordinary one. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm thinking of using this little space here. Do like a pull, have like a flap in there. You can get your finger under at the front here and just lift it out. That'll move an arm, pull the cable, seat pops off, happy days. But it's not going to be really sort of in your face. I want to try and keep it flush with the tank. So that's the other thing that I need to figure out. There just needs to be like a trigger on a post that just pulls the cable. But anyway, that's the other thing I need to get my head around. And then I've got forks to delug, because we're not running front mudguard, loads of little bits and pieces. But if I can get all these little jobs done during the week, then at the weekend I might start looking at quite what I'm going to do with the exhaust. I've got some daft ideas there. It's all Matt's fault, so blame him. But yeah, don't know, we'll just have to see how we get on. So anyway, coffee. Oh, I wonder if I could shove that down my hoodie. It's warming up though. Sweet. Right, Houston, we have a problem. I can't get the seat off. Oh, what's gone on? And I can't get into it either. Oh, bloody hell. Something's up. Right, I need to sort out this bloody seat release. I knew this was going to happen. Pulling the cable, nothing's happening. There's something up with the catch. Right. I'll get through here. I could see the bloody thing down there. I could see the catch and release it. I have to drill a hole in it. I'm going to have to drill a hole in it, I think. You can push the cable in. Oh, hello. What's good? Aha! Oh, stupid thing. Right, it's a different day, different outfit, no continuity on this show at all. And the hat's changed as well. This Old Faithful is going in the bin because he's minging. It really is minging as well. I'm pretty sure I could catch, well, most 13th century diseases off of that. So I've got a new one. I've nicked Jake's because he's not using it. Right, where were we? Okay, so that's the catch. A bit of this. Right, so I'm just trying to get my spacing sorted. God, can you hear the wind and weather? It's ridiculous. We just had one storm, well, everywhere in the UK did actually, but that was a blinder, and now we've got Storm Dennis to contend with. Blowing an absolute hoolie out there at the minute, it really, really is. The rain never falls straight down in Plymouth. It's always horizontal, but today I'm pretty sure it's going up. Right, so that will get welded on there. I'm just trying to get my spacing right to start off with and see how it fits. That will go on down like that. I'm probably going to end up putting a spring on this somewhere as well. Haven't really decided that bit yet, but I just want to get the main catch sorted. So I'm going to get my spacing right. Check if it's going to do the job. And see how it fits up with the tank. Right, so I just use that as a spacer at the minute. Tank's all the way down. That. Right, we're going to need to notch out the bottom bit of the tank. Is that going to go in there? Yeah, that could work. Because the tank's going to be extended down and around this, and then obviously in there as well. So that could work out reasonably well. Do I have it running flat or with the tube? I don't know. Right, we're going to need to shave a little bit off that seam. Because I don't want it touching, I don't want... This is all going to be rubber mounted, obviously. So it's going to lift the back up a tiny bit like we've got it. And it's rubber mounted at the front, so there will be a little bit of wiggle room in this, and I don't want it bashing on the catch. So we are going to have to take a little chunk of that off. Right then, we are pretty much there. All I've done here, I don't know if you can see it, but I've drilled a hole through, I slit it down the edge with the angle grinder, and then I've put a notch in it. The idea is that the barrel will be able to go in there, the cable slots around this slot, so it can be actuated. So, and the cable should go in there, obviously space for the cable to go through. That will go on like that, and as you pull the lever, it's just going to pull the cable through. I reckon we're in. Right, let's pull this lot back together. Can you hear the wind? Mental today. Do it. Right. Right, I'm sorry about the sound, but I've got one of these Zoom field recorders. It's just proved itself. So yeah, not so good. There you go. So I've welded this in, as you can see. I'm going to obviously dress it and make it look lovely. That should go on there. With a little bit of luck, this should all fit. Like that. So it just has a little pulley out lever to release the seat. I will put a return spring in there. It's got one on the back. I can't hook the cable up yet, so I need to shorten the cable. I need to get another one of these little barrels before I could do that. Essentially, we'll just chop the cable down so it goes in this. So the cable will be chopped down so it goes into that sleeve. Obviously, the cable can pass through here. Barrel will go in that bit. And just by moving this lever, which is plenty of throw on it, we'll pull that and it will release the seat catch. So hopefully I won't look like a goon again. That's quite neat and tidy though, I quite like that. Right, that's it for the day. I'm glad I got it all made up, just because I really don't want to get locked out from the seat again. That was an only crap moment, that was. But no, it's nice, it's sort of running through, so it's out of the way, it's set in a little bit, so he ain't going to be able to catch his inside knee on it if he does get a bit leery and start hanging off the bike. It needs a little bit of dressing up, but that's all good. I haven't filled in the back of the seat either with fiberglass yet, because I've been doing this all day. And I've got limited time this week, so I'm just having to sort of chip in and out as and when I can. But I will get this done because Dawn from Crafty Cow is going to come down next week and have a look at the seat and start thinking about upholstery and all that sort of stuff. I know what he wants, and I think it will look a treat. She needs to come and have a look at the seat now, just to make sure it's all good. What else was? Oh yeah, Mark from Enigmatic Engineer. Well, I think that's his name on Twitter or something. I'm not sure. I don't know his company name, if I'm honest. But anyway, he's started to put all our geometry measurements and everything else into a simulator to work out geometry and centre of gravity and all that other good stuff. We are going to need to change a few bits and pieces. We've got to redo the ride height adjuster for the top mount on the rear shock. Because the fork's 70mm shorter and the swing arm is 70mm longer, it is monkeying with it a little bit. So he's working all those numbers out, and hopefully in the next week or so he'll have time to get it done, and then he can give us a set of numbers that we can start building it to, basically. So next step is I'm just going to do the back of the seat so it's all ready for dawn. Tank will be coming off, and I need to fill in these little gaps down the side, and then I want to pressure test the tank again just to make sure I haven't put any holes in it or anything. And we are pretty much ready for the last few bits of fabrication, which is the oil cooler surround and the exhaust. So I've got to hash up a plan for the exhaust. I think I know what I'm doing as far as design wise go, but again I need the exhaust length and bore figures from Mark so I can go and build it to his spec sort of thing. But yeah, that will be the next one. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next time. Later!